Another year, another #1 for Taylor Swift. This year's summer was cruel, alright, but this autumn is going to be just as cruel if people continue to dick ride this song. What I don't understand is why this is just now hitting #1, and why Swift is just now releasing a single for a song that's 8 albums old. This song was first released in 2019 as part of her Lover album, which some might remember You Need to Calm Down from. I wonder how many people think this is a new song. People might claim they love Taylor Swift, but nothing would prove that they're just bandwagoning more than the fact that they think this is new. The single has sold 2.79 million copies as of last week. Compare this to Avenged Sevenfold's Hail to the King single, which sold over 3.5 million copies, and only hit number 83. And I'm to believe that mainstream charts aren't rigged to favor pop music? Ha! Taylor Swift might be the one pop star people seem to actually care about, but she is by no means superior. According to Genius Lyrics, the song, quote, narrates the fragility and uncertainty at the beginning of Taylor's relationship with Joe Alwyn, unquote. So this is yet another song about one of her boyfriends that she's had through the years. And exactly how is this original? Has this not been done literally hundreds of times now? For those that don't know, Joe Alwyn is an actor, though he hasn't been in any movies that I'm familiar with. I guess you could say he's B-list. Swift and Alwyn met at Met Gala in 2016. Why am I not surprised that Swift is going to Met Gala, a rich person circle jerk of an event? What makes the fact that this song is trending right now worse than it being 4 years old is the fact that it's about a relationship that began 7 years ago. Taylor Swift was likely recording Reputation, with Blank Space and Shake It Off being her most recent hits. Quote, Swift's release of Lover comes accompanied with a personal journal, which she describes the summer of 2016 as, quote, the apocalypse, unquote, summarizing how painful it was for her, unquote. Get the fuck out of here. The apocalypse? Do you have any fucking idea how many people lose their homes every day or lose their jobs only to never financially recover? How blind does someone have to be to sympathize with Taylor Swift? Moreover, how sheltered of a life do you have to live to synonymize a rapid succession of breakups and failed relationships with the apocalypse? Taylor Swift needs to be slapped across the face. You have the pleasure of being invited to Met Gala, yet you claim you're experiencing the apocalypse because of a couple of failed relationships? Get a grip. It's not like your boyfriends dropped dead the second the relationship began. Quote, Taylor's vulnerability and the theme of the song is similar to the November 2017 track Delicate, unquote. Not only is this song 4 years old, but it's basically an older track rewritten. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say the music industry scams music fans. This cash grab is more pointless than her selling a plain blue hoodie for $90 during the COVID recession. No wonder scams are so rampant these days, when music fans at least are this gullible. They might as well send all of their savings straight to Kolkata. Let's take a look at the lyrics and get this over with. See what masterpiece this is to warrant being called a hidden gem. According to Genius, Fever Dream High is supposed to indicate that Taylor had a good fever dream, which I don't believe is possible. She then immediately says that she caught it, but that she wants it. I'm probably the last person that would seek out an opportunity to contract a fever. You would have to be a masochist to want that. So far, just listening to this feels like a fever dream, and I want it to be over. Also, Taylor, if you keep going after bad boys, and the relationship seems fragile and uncertain, and you guys end up breaking up anyway, might I urge you to stop dating bad boys? You ever consider maybe there's a reason they're called bad boys? It kind of seems like you're addicted to heartbreak at this point. Let's continue. The first two lines apparently allude to Romeo and Juliet, but I'm telling you now this is a massive over-dramatization. If the illusion was accurate, this song wouldn't even exist, and Taylor Swift's rotting corpse would be 6 feet under. I doubt Taylor would even be known for much if her love stories were truly in the same vein of Romeo Montague and Juliet Capulet. Also, what doesn't kill me makes me want you more. I doubt Rihanna had the same thoughts after Chris Brown mauled her. Waiting for me to cut to the bone, eh? Don't mind if I do. The final line here indicates that Taylor Swift's lover won't have any insight into her personal turmoil, which if you ask me isn't a very good sign that the relationship is going to last very long. How they made it to 6 years I'll never be able to understand. If this is supposed to reflect how she was around Alwyn, Lovers are supposed to be honest with each other, not hide stuff or let things bottle up. Bottling things up is how a couple starts fighting. My mother was the same way when she remarried, and she ended up needing therapy. Maybe Taylor should go to therapy as well, especially since she seems to think breaking up with someone means the end times are upon her. Apparently you're just fine with keeping secrets about inner struggles from your boyfriend, so why are you any different when it comes to your critics, who the media baselessly claims are just slut-shaming you? Ridiculous. Criticizing Taylor Swift for constantly breaking up with men and chasing failed relationships, and constantly writing about it isn't slut-shaming. She more or less does it just so she can have more writing material. In the annotation, she is quoted, "Now I'm essentially based in London, hiding out trying to protect us from the nasty world that just wants to ruin things." Unquote. Ruin things? Give me a break. As if you didn't just scam millions of people this summer by rehashing this rehash of Delicate. She continues, quote, "We have been together and no one has found out for 3 months now. I want it to stay that way because I don't want anything about this to change." Unquote. Well, Taylor, we're sorry that you're famous, but unless you stop making and releasing music, you're always going to have stans that are going to want to hear about and report every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, and every step you take. They'll be watching you. But if you love someone passionately enough, why do you care what people have to say? I find it odd that you're even invested in your own criticism. But then again, I'm no stranger to musicians and labels trying to forcefully have my commentaries removed just because they don't like the criticism. Which, by the way, if you have a lick of sense, I hope it's an acknowledgement of fair use and fair dealing laws. Otherwise, we're gonna have a real problem. And that seems to be the last of the lyrics. I was originally going to Lobotomy Stay by Rihanna featuring Mickey Echo today, and continue down the list of music videos featuring nudity, but I found that it was written about her relationship with the Brown Eye himself. And I found myself trashing Chris Brown rather than criticizing Rihanna. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please be sure to give it 2 thumbs up, share the video with your friends, leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Taylor Swift releasing this single 4 years after the song was originally released? Cash grab, or am I missing something? As I was when I criticized her for re-recording her early works. Does this song suck, or is your opinion of the song positive? Let me know. Please be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and click the bell to get notified when I upload. In less than 2 months, I'll be releasing my picks for the 10 worst songs of 2023, so be sure to catch that when it comes out. Well anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week for another video. Bye guys.